Sorry about that, everyone. We are back, and we are going to hop right into the action as soon as the teams start.
1 minute.
Reset the scoreboard now as well. Good news, we are still on Suburbia for round 1. So while we're waiting, everybody in the Twitch chat, if you want to, feel free to let me know which teams you're rooting for. Show love for all the teams in the chat. Make sure to clip things, submit them to us so we can get them in a recap show. Every little bit helps because I know Buxton doesn't like to comb through hours and hours of footage. He just likes to go through clips.
Yeah, those clips really help him write those VR Respawn episodes and get quality content in them, and they're really amazing job that's done by Poon Ainers and Sleepy at that desk there.
Into round 1, match 1.
We have a backyard spawn in the north end here. Some colorful language coming from the Killettos.
So we have a burning house, porch objective. Shots already coming out from Irish, downing Sky, and then double tapping. A very aggressive push from the Killettos.
Vivian's beginning to push up to that sandbag wall there. She hears the G3 auto coming from Irish Wolf over there. Will she be able to peek through that bush and connect?
Another shot.
Irish Wolf.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Irish Wolf gets Lydia. Irish Wolf's basically carrying the team right now. 5v3 off the bat there. Finds Vivian.
Aqua gets the refrag, and we've got shots coming out from the Pink Stingray in the pool. She sees him, she just can't connect with him.
One main, one. Two house.
Good callouts coming out, and Vector's peeking around the corner. Stingray's reloading. He did not peek out and come after her.
Aqua looks like she's trying to make a move onto objective here, but will she see Bullant and Norse both hanging on to pretty awesome positions there?
Yeah, that
Odds are
spot
kind of
Norse
stacked
has,
against her.
Man, it's if you get at the very right angle, you can see basically right through that bush.
Aqua's choosing to go around the other way. Maybe she can get that pick on Norse, but she will have to worry about Bullant on the refrag there. Minx nabs the Pink Stingray. Was making a move around here. Will she see Norse?
I think she can actually cap this if she walks up, if she crawled up on the porch, or on the driveway, she could have capped that without having to go out past anyone's field of view.
Well, Bullant would have seen her there.
Oh, she sees him. Minx is down. Shots come out from the right, and Vector refrags. And that's 1 point for Blitz. Hey, our scoreboard is right today, everyone.
Round of applause for the scoreboard. Yeah, Blitz is showing that their defensive capabilities are pretty tight.
I'm only seeing 4 kills on the scoreboard for Blitz, though, so.
I don't think we can edit personal kills. I think we can just edit the points, so it will be a mystery. Besides, Onward's not about the points.
It's not about the kills. It's about the wins.
Not about the kills. Yeah, the kills. I meant to say that. It's Killettos' debut. Already seeing some pretty good plays from the Killettos, despite being their very first league game.
Yeah, let's
Wouldn't
see.
you say?
I think so, and I think they're gonna do well in the league. I want to see what they answer back with after getting that first taste of blood.
And for a new team, they're doing really well off the first round. They're not team killing. They're communicating. They're being aggressive. They're playing as if they are a veteran team. Which, even though this is for a lot of people, this is some of their first time in Onward. Well, not their first time in Onward, but first time definitely
And we are
playing team v team.
back to the next round. I think. There we go. There's the spawn.
I am like lagging. All right, guys, come on.
And we have the same spawn for Blitz this time. How will they approach this is the big question here, and will the Killettos be able to respond appropriately?
Well, do you think that Blitz is going to go by their namesake and just rush hard?
Knowing Irish Wolf, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Pre-fire coming straight from Irish Wolf, trying to find the person that's trying to get to the objective porch there, or actually the garage for that sake. Doesn't find it though. Smoke's already coming out right over the house.
Way too far
A little
for those
far.
smokes.
A little too spicy on that smoke there. Flash going out.
More smokes coming out, all different colors. It's Christmas time in the city. Lots of flashes coming out. I think they just flashed their own teammate. Invector has down 2 in the backfield with a crazy nade.
Spicy nades today. Spicy.
Pink just shooting into the smoke, unsure where the enemy is. Sky downing people with that shotgun.
No one is watching the objective right now. Irish is coming up, tablet out, but he puts it away. Vivian is calling out
Hear out the
Irish.
call-outs?
Tablet back out here. It's probably going to go in. This could be 3-0 for
Pink.
Blitz.
Oh!
But they're going to
Oh!
they eliminate the Killettos.
That was a close
Irish.
one.
Irish is not going to be happy about
Pink
that one.
running up with the
2-0
pistol.
Blitz.
Not sure what was going on there. Maybe she ran out of ammo firing into all that smoke.
It was the right idea, though. At least you died. At least you died and didn't get the cap on.
Yes, that's always an important thing to remember.
And Killettos, they can get this together. They can get the cap and tie it up. This is their map.
We now have the northern red car objective. So let's see. This is one of the harder ones, in my opinion, to actually cap.
I actually feel like this might be a fairly easy one for Blitz to cap, if they were capping in this case.
I mean,
But
a
they're
lot
defending.
of smoke and some rushing. As long as you make it past the pre-fire, you should be fine.
You gotta know what corners to take. For instance, a couple areas to work with. You have to worry about the Jersey barriers there. Someone always likes to hide there, or in that black car right adjacent to it. The porch is also, or both porches for that sake, are very good spots because it's just so dark and the Volk just don't stand out there, and it's great cover. So
Here we go.
it can be
into
fairly hard.
round 3. Oh, I've been forgetting to do the round 3 match 1 graphics, but you all understand what's happening.
I'm not doing anything.
Got some last minute planning on the side of the Killettos here.
I just didn't want the thing to take the auto.
Apparently an easy code.
Easy codes are good for this objective. Let's see what we
Oh.
got. Irish pushing all the way up.
Smoke's coming out from Volk here. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but more power to them if they got a plan behind it.
Irish checking his watch to make sure he can actually throw this grenade.
We got a pretty good spread on the side of the Killettos. 2 trying to attack
Crack
lane
comes
3,
out
1 on
from
lane
Irish.
4.
Just short of Lydia. Sky's,
Lucky woman she is.
Sky's pushing up. That is the wrong person. That's not who I wanted to switch to.
Will Minx
Please repeat.
see Sky? Oh!
And just like that,
Ready,
2,
ready.
3 Killettos goes down. 4
A hard
Killettos.
flank, but Lydia was able to get the refrag, but at her own life.
Vivian is still revivable, and Pink Stingray is still up.
Put on this end. I don't know about behind the house.
Talking. We got Invector creeping around the side of the house. We have. Who is that all the way down there at the end?
The end of the brick. Yeah, brick right here.
Iminx.
Invector.
is- Vivian's making a
Invector.
lot of noise trying to get these callouts to get Pink to heal her.
Okay, watch that one.
And
Ooh.
Bullant with a crazy. How did he? I don't even understand how he saw that. He must have just shot through.
I believe Pink hesitated in the alleyway right
Ah,
in
that
front
makes
of him.
sense.
So
And that is another point to Blitz.
now, like I said before, I think this would be really cap friendly for Blitz here. Will they just shut down the Killettos on Suburbia here? See some Cap City action.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect on the defense side. I mean, at the rate that the Blitz has been running through him, I would think that you would want to play a little more pulled back defense.
Sometimes I find if you can get the flank on a really aggressive team, you can wreak havoc. So, hopefully the Killettos will realize these things and use it to their advantage. I'm rooting for them.
I mean, I think everyone is. I'm looking at chat right now, and I think, you know, they're all voting for the Killettos.
They're just a bunch of lovable people. Well, you know.
They are. Bunch of lovable killers. And here we go into round 4.
Strangle myself with my microphone again. I'll do it. I'm behind that
Now,
door.
lately, the meta has on the spawn that there's a little pre-fire zone where you could potentially knock people out right off of spawn.
It is fun. It is fun.
There is.
I'm just
I
saying.
love it.
Alright, Lydia, you're gonna go. You're gonna
Will the
go.
Killettos realize and try to use it to their advantage?
They
No,
fire
it doesn't
now.
look
They
like
could
it.
take out 3, but it looks like Norse and Bulland are getting ready to fire back. Nobody there to catch those bullets, though. We've got Pink all the way up in the middle on the porch. A lot of pre-fire coming out at random spots. We have Sky watching lane 4. We have Vivian. We had Lydia. Lydia is now down in lane 1. Vivian is watching lane 1 from behind the Jersey barrier in the bushes. The double tap comes out from Invector to make sure she's gone. And Aqua
Looks
is
like
just laying
she-
prone.
It looks like Vivian's about to try to peek here. I don't know if that's really in her favor. If I was in that spot personally, I would just hunker down and wait for them to come to you. But Irish is moving just past her. I don't know if he's going to see her or not. I don't even think Irish is anticipating a defense this far out.
Smokes come out. Lots of smokes coming out. Not really where they need them.
Irish is
Invector's
beginning to make a
shooting.
move. Will Vivian get this?
Vivian downs Irish. Invector's coming around the corner with the refrag, and
Will Vivian get the double? She calls him out.
Pink is shooting into the smoke at an unknown location. Sky is down. They're on objective. Blitz is on objective. Tablets out. We got 2 of them capping. Aqua has no idea.
Vivian's tied up. Oh,
Gotcha, bitch.
some friendly competition on who can cap faster on the objective.
Always the best
Just
game.
like that, Blitz wins the first map. 4-0.
5-0.
5-0. That is correct. That was a cap. This is why we have co-casters, people.
0-5. Blitz. Writing that down. Always take notes, people. That's casting school 101 is get a notepad out. You'd be surprised how helpful it is.
So what are we thinking we're gonna see for the next map? If we have banned, we have tanker and quarantine banned. It looks like we're loading into downfall.
This is Blitz's strong map here, according to the data. I'm surprised that Blitz has 2 strong maps, according to data, and that is tanker and downfall. Now, the Killettos had probably practiced downfall more, and so they wanted to take the lesser 2 evils, and so downfall was their choice. Or I'm sorry, tanker was the choice to ban.
Correct. So we go from a very, very close combat to a long engagement style map. What do we think is going to happen? I'm not seeing the objective on the map, so we're going to have to play Guess the Objective, everybody.
My favorite game in the world. Should we have like a spin the wheel with it too?
Well, it is definitely better to do it on this map than it is on Suburbia or Cargo, where the objectives are so close together that you really can't tell because of how they're defending. But on this one, it's a fairly good idea of where it is based on where they're defending.
Indeed. I have nothing for you on my objective predictions because I need to know where people spawn.
We have